Huh. Looks like I'm getting a flat tire on the horse trailer. Nice. Anyway, squirrel, you know. Oh, there you are. Sorry, didn't recognize you. Look a little disheveled. Maybe it's the whole time change. Hey, you know how it goes. Lose an hour of sleep. Trust me. Look at this. I need my beauty sleep. I understand. I really do. Yeah, so, you know, you people down in Arizona, you got it figured out. Probably shouldn't have said that. You people, it's a little derogatory. Probably shouldn't have said it like that. I'm sorry. I apologize. Arizona Americans have it figured out. The whole time change thing. They don't do it. I think I'd like to go that route. Yeah, I think I would. Yeah. So, within the matter of a couple of days, we have about 1.5 to 2 foot of water going through the creek. Nice and muddy. This is why I have to have the animals in a pen, because I don't want them coming down here to get a drink till I can get this whole place fenced off. This is a rocky area through here. This is where I usually cross with the four-wheeler, be able to get across there, but the way it is now, there's no way I'd be able to do that. You look over there, there's little Billy, the one we had castrated. He's wrestling around with Cusco. So you can tell he's doing pretty doggone good. Cusco is the one that got kicked in the head by Dutch, my Bashker Curly. Kind of made him a little bit dizzy for a while, that's for sure. Hiya, Dutch. That's my boy. That's my beautiful boy. He's a Bashker Curly. Palomino color. He's a lover. My gelding. Him and River are the reason why I got to do everything I can to try to keep a pen built. I don't want to lose them. I love that horse a lot. But I hope you can see it. Right here, that's the wire. Electric fence. We bought a Patriot 155 charge controller for the electric fence. And well, the battery is good. It showed 13 volts, but the charge controller quit. And of course the horses, they decided to go ahead and push right through it, tear it down. And so that's what I'm left with. No fence. The horses have been roaming free, which they're kind of sticking around anyway because they know where the food is. But yeah, it ain't good. So I gotta try to fix this fence up a little bit today. We gotta get a new charge controller. I gotta keep them penned in now that the water is flowing through the creek really hard, and it's just gonna get worse for the next little while. So once I get this all fixed up, I'll get a new charge controller. We bought that Patriot 155 on Amazon. Now Patriot says that they'll warranty it. It's warranted for, I think, 2 years, if I remember right. Well, we haven't had it but a few months. We bought it on Amazon. Now Amazon says we've had it for over 90 days, so they're only going to warranty half the price. We call Patriot. Patriot says no, we'll cover it, we'll warranty it. So we go to send it off to whoever. Amazon says that we got to send it back to them, then they pay for it, then they'll reimburse us half the price. Patriot says you got to send it back to the store you bought it from, which is Amazon. Amazon says only half price, but it's a 2-year warranty. You know, it's not my fault the dang charge controller quit. Are you gonna try to eat me? It's kind of in a biting mood. Hey. No. You're shedding. That means it's getting nice and warm out here. Getting rid of your winter coat. Get your mane all brushed out. And look at all that hair. Woo! It's just flowing. He's been kind of rubbing on the ground in spots. You can see where he's laid down and started kind of rubbing himself around and trying to get rid of all that loose winter coat. Once it starts getting a little bit nicer, we'll be able to fill up the water tank and bring it out and hose them off a little bit, brush them out. That's my boy. That's my boy. A good gentle horse. He's a lover. That's for sure. Not afraid of anything or anybody. In fact, he's kind of my coyote security system. He doesn't like dogs or smaller animals, period. We had him in with the goats and stuff there for a little while, but he kicked and it wasn't good. It sure as heck wasn't good at all. I've never seen a kick so fast in my life. It was lightning fast. All I saw was his rear end go up a little bit, and then that was it. That goat was dizzy. But he'll stomp a dog or a coyote or anything. He chases after our dogs if we have them loose. We got to feed him first and get him get him some food to keep him occupied if we go to let the dogs loose out here. He doesn't want any part of that. But he's a good boy. He's a real good boy. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on this fence a little bit, and then I'll start recording some more and vamp a little bit. So, kind of got the fence strung up a little bit. I still kind of, I need to leave it down enough for them to get into the water while they're out loose. Tomorrow, when the stores are open, I'll get a new charge controller. Like I said, I bought that one. It's a Patriot 155 off of Amazon. And when I bought it, you know, I figured it'd work. I did like the instructions said, you know, charge it in the sunlight 3 days. We've used it a little bit around this pen here, and I don't know what happened. The battery says it's 13 point some volts. So it tells me that the solar part of it is charging. That tells me that the battery is fully charged. So what could possibly be going wrong? Well, it has something to do with the output of the charger, I guess. And we contacted Amazon, and they said, well, you had it more than 90 days, so we're only going to warranty it half price. Patriot says you got to send it back to the store that you bought it from, but we'll warranty it full price. So apparently Amazon's going to make money off of me, because yeah, if I got to send it in to them and they only give me half price, and then they get full price back from Patriot, that just doesn't make sense. You know, that's a bunch of bull crap. I think that Amazon should go ahead and carry out the manufacturer's warranty. It's only logical, it's only right. Or am I just pissing in the wind? I don't know. What do you guys think? Also, I don't want to keep them in this little area right here. It is a little bit too close to the creek. And should something else happen, you know, and they end up busting this fence again, I don't want them getting down into the creek. It's going to be a couple weeks. It's going to be flowing pretty good. I'm going to venture to guess within about, it's going to be maybe a month, maybe 2 months. It'll just, that creek's going to flow and run for a good 2 months before it ever tapers off. So I need to get some pens built. That was in the original plan of this whole operation, this whole setup. Looks like I'm getting a flat tire on the horse trailer. Nice. Anyway, squirrel, you know. I need to get the corrals built, and I think you guys saw it in the introduction to the ranch. and earthship building plans and so on, that I want to build some corrals, and we had got a spool of what they call sanline. It comes off of a workover rig, and they use it. When I used to work on the workover rigs, what we did is we used it for a swab line, and when we would work over a well and we had to try to get it to flow, we had what was called swab cups. They're just a little rubber deal on an attachment at the end of the cable, and it goes down into the well, and you run it down, and you can tell when you tag fluid by the surge in the cable, and then you bring it back up and see what you can get for fluid on each swab run, and they were timed out and so on. Anyway, there's the spool of cable. Now, this cable is about 3/4 of an inch thick. So I need to build corrals in this area here. Over there where the tires are, that's where we're going to build the house. But this side of that, I know you're probably thinking, man, that's gonna stink with all the animals being here, but you know what? I don't mind the smell of horse and cow manure and so on, and honestly, most of the time they'll probably be out at pasture if I can ever get this place fenced. But for this year, primary goal is to get corrals built and then fence, and get as much fenced as possible. But we're going to be going clear over, let's see, right through here is the road coming in. So what I'm going to do is from there to just this side of the tire pile, I'm going to build corrals. Now, I figure I can probably get about 5 50 by 40 corral pens built. And of course, I'm going to build a lean-to type deal to keep them sheltered if there was a storm. Wind usually comes out of the north pretty doggone good, and there is a hillside blocking it, but I'm going to build a lean-to and stuff for them to get out of the rain, get out of the weather. But yeah, that's my goal for this summer. If anybody would like to help, I would really greatly appreciate it. Any kind of help I can get, that'd be great. You can email us. We'll put our email address in there. You can email us, and we'll try to work something out. You know, I can make one heck of a mean barbecue. So if you like barbecue, hey, maybe we're in business. That's the primary goal for this summer. Corrals, and then we'll work on fencing. 120 acres, that's a lot of dang fencing. I don't think we got enough, but we've got a pretty good start. We can get this main part fenced off anyway. And then I've got one other goal for this summer, and let me walk down over here and I'll show you. So this is the other thing I have to show you. Yeah, it's an old rim, kind of made into a fire pit. That's my other goal for this summer. I'd like to try to get it done, and It's our little fire pit. My best friend and a guy I considered my brother, he used to come out here and he would bring his kids and his wife and come out here and he'd cook on it and stuff, you know, just kind of do some family things together. And so I'm going to build a little fire pit right down here, pretty much the same spot that it's at now. As a bit of a dedication to my best friend. He passed away last year. Tragic end. I could get all inspirational and all that on you, but I'll save you guys all the trouble and stuff. But anyway, yeah, that's the third goal for this summer. You know, if I could have got across the creek before all this, the creek flooded out or started running, I'd like to have been able to get over there and start tearing up ground and stuff and leave the tractor over there, so that at least, you know, I know I can figure out a way across the creek, but trying to get the tractor across in the easiest spot isn't so easy. So unfortunately, I don't have the tractor that I want to use for that out here yet. I still have a few more things to do to it. I got to change some hoses and get the oil changed and get a few things done. I got to fix the bucket so I can get it out here. I got to clean up the cow pens and all that stuff, because we've got a lot of manure in there. Or as I tell my wife, manure. That's French. So keep watching. I'm gonna break ground on the earthship this year too. My kids will be here this summer, so you know I got family stuff I gotta do too. But we're gonna be busy, and well, honestly, my kids like this sort of thing anyway, so they'll be more than happy to help out. And you know, well, I still got to do some vacation time with them and whatever else. Go do some playing. Can't be all work and no play, because that makes Jack a dull boy. Anyway, like I said, click that like button, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notifications.